Bop, bop, bop. So if you're catching this replay, I'm trying to keep this short, but I want to show you, I feel like a lot of gardeners have probably made this mistake before. And I was devastated when I realized what I did. So, like the title of this says, I've got nothing to lose. I might as well go for it. I know I'm being cryptic right now, but hang on with me. Just wait for a few people to jump in the chat and I will explain. That sun is hiding. Looked like we was about to have a storm swoop in, but we didn't. So, yeah, let's do this. I'm gonna do another live harvest, and I got something to show you that, hello, Melanie Williams. I messed up bad, y'all. I messed up bad, and I was gonna shoot a video to show you how bad I messed up. But I said, you know what, I'm gonna just go live, because I'm busy. I thought I saw a caterpillar. What you talking about? You about to see, Sue. I ain't got nothing to lose with this one. I messed up bad. I was devastated when I realized I did it. So I guess I'll repeat myself a few times. So during lunch, right, this is what I did. During lunch, I was doing some pruning, right, on the go. And I said, okay, let me go ahead and knock out some pruning. And I was cleaning up this plant right here. Let me show you. I was cleaning up this plant right here. Not that one, not the eggplant, which it has a few eggplants on it. Hey, Stinky Puddle Ranch. I hope the day is treating you well. Well, we're about to find out together, right? So I was pruning the watermelon plant. Let me just go ahead and show you what happened. So I'm pruning this watermelon plant. I'm like, yeah, let me take away the dead stuff. And I saw this vine right here. And I said, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and clip this piece because this piece looks like, you know, it was kind of dying on me. And I ended up clipping the wrong piece. That's the piece I meant to clip. But I clipped that piece, and guess where this vine is going? This vine is going to this watermelon right here. Yeah. So I did that. I just cut this watermelon life support. I know, right? Oh, so it's not all lost. Let me, what's going on, bro? I'm telling the people about what I did over here. So, I mean, it's not all a loss and it's not all bad, right? Because I'm gonna show you over here. Let me show you over here. Now this plant looks like it's in even worse condition. Let's set this basket. Got my Easter basket, set this here. So I discovered some other stuff. Sorry, y'all hang on with me. So this one right here, this fruit is no good. It needs to go, right? So we're going to go ahead and take her off. This fruit right here, oh, let me make sure you see it. This fruit right here, she's no good. So let me go ahead and take her off too. You can tell because she's got a messed up, jacked up looking body. She's not gonna make it. But this one back here, she's doing just fine. So I cut those off to focus on the good ones. Now, looks like I'm dealing with a little bit of nitrogen deficiency, or it could just be getting beat up by the sun because this is the west side of the house and it gets beat down by the sun for a few hours. I'm not really stressed about that. I got plenty of good green growth coming off of it. I'm not worried about this. I will prune that off. So we got 2 watermelons. They're duds, right? So we just go ahead and remove those. No need for them taking up energy from the plant. Okay. Before we get to the watermelon, I'll show you I got plenty of corn. This thing, you can see all the silks on this big corn. We're doing good. I'm doing my best to make sure all of them get pollinated. Coming in here, giving it the shake, breaking off a tassel every so often, right? These cobs are looking good. They're putting on more size by the day. So we're good there. When it comes to the cucumbers, remember those cucumbers I left on the plant in the video I just released? We're loaded, right? I'm good to harvest all these, which I'm gonna do as soon as, hey, Grace, I'm out with family just wondering. I cut the lifeline to that watermelon, so we're about to harvest it right now, and we're gonna see what she's talking about. We're gonna see if she's good to go. Cucumbers. These are all ready to go. All ready to go. Garden's in good shape. My scallions are coming off just fine. I got lettuce that's still out here. We actually harvested some today. Lots of corn, and then the strawberry popcorn is starting to come out too. I think you can see a silk right there. Boom. So the popcorn, strawberry popcorn is coming on as well. I don't want to keep y'all long. Oh yeah, looking at the tomatoes. Tomatoes are starting to blush. That's good stuff. Tomatoes in good shape. So overall, we're in good shape. This is the moringa. That dwarf moringa. She's doing really well. But I can't believe I fouled up this bag, guys. I've been patiently waiting for this thing to be ready. Let me go ahead and turn this around. I'm gonna turn this container around. So I accidentally, while I was pruning, I cut the life support for this melon. Now, the melon's tendril, the closest tendril, or tendril, y'all know what I'm talking about. The closest tendril, it got bruised. It got hurt a while. Let me see if y'all can see. Let me zoom in. Yeah, okay. So it was in this area along with the spoon leaf. But, how about I just do this? But, guess what happened? It got damaged. Now this was about a week ago. Now it was turning brown, but I don't know if it was turning brown because of the bruising and the damage, because of how, you know, it just got twisted up on this trellis where I have it hanging up here, support. I don't know if that's the case. I don't know if that's what happened to it. Let me go and get the rest of this vine out the way. Or if it was actually right. Now we're gonna weigh her real quick. We're gonna see what we're working with. Y'all hear that? She sounds good. Like everything is pointing towards her being ready. So let's just hope she's ready. So let me get my scale real quick so we can weigh her. And then we're gonna open her up. Like that. Y'all, hey, we need some prayers. Send some prayers up for me. I done waited what is this, like 3-4 months? This thing's been out here since May. So I'm thinking I'm good. I really do. I'm thinking I'm good. All the signs, and I guess this might be kind of a blessing in disguise because I didn't know when I was going to harvest it anyway because of me losing the tendril in the spoon, right? So I was kind of at a loss to how I was even going to determine when and if this thing was ready. So go ahead and break her free from this. Ooh, that's heavy. That is heavy. Let me tell you. So let's get us a quick weight on this. Get a weight in. I got my luggage scale. It's just the easiest one to grab right now. Let me turn around. Let me do this before I drop it and I really mess up. Flip her around. All right. So y'all saw that, man? Can y'all believe that? Let me zoom back out. Can y'all believe I did that? So stupid. I'm still mad at myself about it. But, you know, these things happen. These things happen. Drum roll. What's up, PJ? How you doing? Oh, somebody dropped 5 in the chat. Thank you. I appreciate the super chat. Thank you. All right, so I'm just tying this torn pantyhose. That's all this is. I told my wife, I was like, hey, you got some torn up pantyhose and some pantyhose with a run in it? Let me get those up off you. And that's what I use to kind of keep this thing up on the trellis because I had to grow it vertically because I can't put stuff in the ground and I got very limited space. All right, so we got a good knot there. And put that little black marker there. I'm gonna swoop this in. What we working with? Okay, we got 3 pounds. Man, it feels so much heavier than that. And I guess the first time I weighed it, I didn't weigh it right. All right, let's see. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Look, it was just now yellowing too. It had a yellow spot on it. I don't know where that was from. This is a black mountain tail watermelon, by the way. Right on, good to hear. You were more than, oh, okay. Y'all try. Have you cooled down? Oh no, y'all talking. Y'all talking. Okay. Let me, cause I got a knife. I came prepared. So like I said, I didn't want to hold y'all. And let's see how and if we are going to be disappointed with this, how this watermelon turned out. What y'all think? Is it white or is it red? Or is it like kind of red? Oh, that's not ready. Well, I messed that up pretty darn good. I sure did. But guess what? I'm about to eat it anyway. I'm about to eat it anyway. And I'm just going to guess and hope that the other one turns out all right. I'm just going to guess what this may have been like. So let me get this piece. Dang, man. I was so angry about this. This thing was going so well. So well. And I jacked it all up today. She probably needed a good, 3 more weeks? And it would have been perfect. I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I did that. I'm gonna still eat it. So let's see what it tastes like. What's up, Cam? Did you catch the disappointment? Did you catch the disappointment? Now I'm really mad because this joker is already sweet. Dang, man. Man, we were so close. Listen, let me tell you something. Even though this is clearly not all the way right, this tastes better than that watermelon I'll be getting out these stores already. And you see that it's got seeds in it. I'm not gonna save these seeds because they're not mature. They're not ready. But that's already sweet. Marcus is like, please, hurry up, pull up. Pull up, Marcus. I don't know where you at. I accidentally cut this daggone today while I was pruning, man. I cut the vine that ran to it. And I was like, I can't believe I just did that. I can't believe I did that. Yeah, no doubt. It's better than the store. I gotta save the other half for the wife. I'm eating, bro. So, pay attention, people. Raise your hands if you accidentally did this before too. Raise your hands if you were so close and you got a fruit that's set. Ain't even got to be a watermelon. I did it with squash. Matter of fact, my wife did it with squash. She did it with squash last week. She was out here pruning the patty pan squash and cut the whole daggone squash in half, man. And I didn't even give her a hard time for it. I was just like, you know, mistakes happen. And then look what I did today. I'm telling you, it's good, though. I am mad because I know this thing would have, in Cam's word, fire. It would have been fire, Cam. It's leaking. Look how many seeds was in this thing. This is disappointing. But she's still good. I ain't gonna lie. Marcus, you better hurry up. You got 2 coming so far? Who was that? Unicorn Lady? Love knows this watermelon is good. I'm not disappointed with the taste, but I just know if I didn't make that stupid mistake today and I would have waited another week or 2, we'd have been in there like swimwear. Oh man, this would have been so good. So now we still got another one and we might get one more. Thank you. Who is that? Can I see it? Grown Lady Lynn, Grown Lady Lynn. No worries, keep trying, never give up. I appreciate that. Hey Stephanie, how you doing? This watermelon is good though. Let's be honest, we bought worse watermelon than this from the grocery store. And it's sweet. Baby, hurry up and get out the shower. Come here and taste this. I need a second opinion. I should have called Nate. I should have called Nate to let him try it so I can get a second opinion. Although I've not heard that in a few years. Let's talk about that hat for a minute, big bro. LOL. What's going on, B. Davis? In the building. I'm growing from my seeds last year. Lost 3 small ones to birds, but have about 11 on the one plant in a container. Nice. Yeah, that one around there is still trucking. This one still has a healthy vine on it. So we'll see. Maybe I'll get another one off of it. We'll see. But the one around there, you saw the one, and then there's another one around the corner. So I got 2 more out here, for sure. I don't think these seeds are good. I don't think they're ready yet. So I'm not going to bother trying to save them. Unless someone knows better than me. Exactly. It's still hot. It's still hot. Nate. Nate, try this. I'm live right now. I need a second opinion. I accidentally broke it, right? So try, yeah, that's pretty much it. You gotta yell so the people can hear you.
That's delicious.
It's good?
That's delicious.
It's really good?
That's so watery, so juicy.
See, I told you. I told you. It's not all the way ripe, but this joker is good.
Why'd you only wait till the end to give me some?
Well, I just said I should have let Nate try this, and he went inside. So boom. There's proof. Neighbor just took a piece. I'm telling you, this thing is good. I can only imagine what it's going to be like in 2 more weeks. This would have been all the way on point. So, what have I learned? Patience. Take your time. Attention to detail. Teamwork is the key. I'm going back to my basic training days now. It was really hard keeping it up on this trellis. I thought it would be much easier, but that stocking cap with the pantyhose and the way that these poles are set up on here is really, it just kept slipping, which is why you saw me have all that extra stuff tied around it. Feeding it, I fed it Simple Lawn Solutions plant food. I think it's a 684 or 486. PJ, if you're still in the building, I'm sure you can correct me. What's the analysis on that plant food? That's what I used on this one. Now the one you see back there, I used more bloom on there. I think that's like an 816-4 or something like that. And then I was spiking it with molasses, a little bit of molasses every other week. 468. This thing was probably gonna be the best watermelon I ever had in my whole life. Then I cut his lifeline off. You see I'm still eating it. So obviously I ain't making that up. And Nate was mad I ain't give him more. So yeah, in hindsight, love notes, I would have put both of these over there in the corner and let them sprawl out on the ground back there, that open spaces back there. That's what I should have did. Because trying to tie it up to that post, you know what would probably be easier with? Is if I had it supported with bamboo sticks and then cut a little slit into the bamboo stick and then hang it in that slit, that little crevice, so it wouldn't slide down. That would have probably been better. Yeah, so that was the last thing I was waiting on, love notes. When the main stem turned brown and looked like it was going to fall off. Because I lost the spoon and I lost the Tyndall, or Trindle, whatever it is. It's either Tyndall or Trindle. I lost that. But you're going to have watermelon all in the front yard spreading them seeds. No, I'm not. For one, it's on the concrete. Two, I don't think these seeds are done. So, but, you know, maybe the next occupants will like the fact that I left them some watermelon. But we about to get some rain tomorrow, so all this is going to get washed out into the sewer. It goes. What's on? But what's up, Will? I ain't see you in a minute. I keep meaning to call you. We got to catch up. And I think you got a video out there I need to go watch. It's like, yes, we're moving. We moving. We're going to Germany. Wiesbaden, Germany. I got to be there by the end of the year. So I don't have specific dates as far as when I'm leaving. But as things get done this year, like potatoes, like my potato, you see the grass? Grass look good. The potatoes, these potatoes, they're dying back. They're ready to harvest. Thank you, Kate Dixon. I appreciate that. Germany, bro. Yep, we going to Germany. Check this out. Check this out. Let me show y'all something. What's up, Nikki? Did I see Nikki pop in there? What's going on, Nikki? We got peppers. As you can see, I have reached my max occupancy when it comes to gardening out here in this driveway. So, got these bad boys. I love these things, man. Those lemon cucumbers. And then check this out. You go ahead and snatch it up while y'all here with me. Then I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna get out of here. We got like 7 minutes. Let you go. Okay. This one's already turned this yellow, so I'm gonna take it. All these will do else. Boom. Let's see if I can just get that one. Sure can. I'll go another one. And this one. Little baby cucumber. Boom. All right. So that's what we got. That's what we're working with. Ooh. Sorry, I know I'm spinning y'all all around. Oh, here she come. You coming to get your piece? Yep. Here. You can stand off the screen. People want to hear what you got to say about it. It wasn't done. But let me know what you think about it. If you didn't see it, that it's not all the way red to the rind, what would you say about it? Yeah. Oh, you can take this whole thing in the house.
Oh, so juicy.
So juicy, ain't it? Sweet? You need to speak up because the people think I'm lying to them.
Yeah, it is. It's juicy and sweet.
Juicy, look at it. It's running down your arm. It's running down your arm. Look. That thing was going to be fire. Oh, man. You're welcome. I want to eat this cucumber. Let me rinse this off. Let me rinse it off. I want to show y'all what this looks like. And I'm not going to save the seeds out of this one, but I will be saving the seeds out of these other ones. You'll see a whole bunch of come on, thing, get your life together. Wifey has spoken, right? See? I think I got it on now. I got a timer on there, so I gotta like turn it on. What is going on? Is something wrong with my timer? Something wrong with my timer. I got a little bit of water on there. We're gonna call that good. Bless it. Amen. So, I think this cucumber is great raw. I think it would also be great pickled. Great. It's like this is an all-in-one. Timers be tripping. Facts. This is an all-in-one cucumber right here. If you're looking for a cucumber that's perfect for salads, pickles, doesn't take up a lot of space, perfect little palm size for the family, and it just has a unique look to it. It does not taste like lemon at all. Let me let you know that straight out. It doesn't taste like lemon at all. And pickled. This cucumber is a great cucumber all around. But I'll be listing lemon cucumbers, some squash, a whole bunch of tomatoes as well on the Flipside Marketplace by the end of the week. I already racked it up with a whole bunch of stuff. There's more coming though. So before we go, and I go over, I know, right? That crunch full of juice. We still got half a watermelon. It probably ain't gonna make it through the night. Because that watermelon, although it disappointed me in look, that watermelon is better than any watermelon I've gotten out of any local store. That watermelon taste took me back. But if you got any questions, you just want to kick it for a little while, because after this, I'm going over to Cam's live. My man Cam from Elevated Lawnscapes. He's got something to show y'all. He's being very transparent with his lawn, as always. And he's preparing for impact over there. I'm going to have to find me some lemon cucumber seeds and try those out at the Flipside Marketplace. All right. Yeah, I'll have them at the Flipside Marketplace. Just give me a few days. There it is, Nikki. Go out there and get you something out that garden. Lavender, hey, how you doing, Lavender for Luck? How are you? Thank you for being here. We just pulled a watermelon off. It was a was it black mountain tail watermelon. I harvested it today because I accidentally cut the vine. This is a lemon cucumber, Gigi. Hey, Gigi, how you doing? So when I get done here, I'm gonna go hang out with Cam at Elevated Lawnscapes. You probably want to come and check it out. It's some pretty interesting stuff he's about to go over. But we harvested that watermelon. We took two little dud watermelons off. They was all deformed, shaped, sunken. These things weren't going to do nothing. So they wasn't doing anything but taking away from the plant. So I took those off. And then we went ahead and harvested all of those cucumbers. So we're good on cucumbers for the week. By the time we get done with that, I guarantee you there'll be one or two more out here ready to go. My garlic is pretty much done curing. What's up, Mike? How you doing? Oh, I just saw you in here too. Container crops, you asked me, why was I going to cure my garlic and where was I going to tie them up at? So the plan was to tie them in a string and hang them up in my garage. That was the plan. But I didn't need to do that. I actually just took, thanks for dropping that link, Eco. I appreciate you. I actually just laid them on, here, I'll show you. I'll just show you. Show you what I ended up doing with them. And this worked just fine. I laid them out like this. Gave them their own space. And you can hear that. Let's go ahead and take one. Go ahead and take one. See where it's at. Boy got skills. Get her done. So let's say that this was all the way cured out. I'll show you. Because some people say, okay, once you do that, then what do you do, right? How do you get the rest of this soil off? Well, to me, what makes sense is just peel this layer off, right? If we can get it to peel. See if we can get a nice, oh, I don't need all this up at top. So let's, it's not done because it still has moisture in there, right? But the idea would be to get it looking like it looks in the store, you peel that outside layer off, just like that. Oh, that smells so good. Oh my goodness. Oh. Whew. That's no vampire issues around here, I promise you. Okay. Cool. So now, that's my bulb of garlic. Now, the reason why you want to cure it, right, is because they store longer. It's really that simple. They store longer. So this garlic will be able to keep from 6 to 8 months now that I've cured it. And this technically isn't all the way done. It was still a little bit moisture in there. They probably got another week and they'll be done. I didn't even hang them though. I would just put them on that mesh. I put them on that mesh chair in there and just made sure they got adequate moisture. Adequate airflow. So that's a bulb. That's one of many bulbs. This is the late Italian garlic. What I had number 2, number 22, Cheryl Swoop's number. So I had Cheryl Swoop's number. Now I had more out there. I harvested a few. I think I gave Marcus like 2 or 3 bulbs. I harvested some along the way. So all in all, I probably had about 30 bulbs out here. I just picked them up when I need them, especially when I didn't feel like running to the store. But I want to try it. I want to try it. So let's go ahead and peel it open. And yes, I'm about to try me some raw garlic. I just want to see what it's hitting on. Because Marcus, he tried it raw. Oh, look at that beautiful color. Y'all see that? And as far as how I planted it, the video last year, it's a little long, but the video is called Sometimes We Fail in the Garden or something like that. Whew. Oh. Yes. Sometimes we fail in the garden, right? In that video, what I did was I took a clove. I put the clove on the soil, and then I made 4 holes on each corner, right? 4 holes on each corner of that clove, and then I took a bulb. I made 4 holes on each corner of that bulb. Then, after I did that, I took each one of the cloves and I planted them in the holes that I made, about 2 inches deep, and we were good to go. I soak my clothes in some water and then plant, and it grows faster. So, out of the 22 bulbs that I harvested, I think that 2 or 3 of them had a little bit of garlic mite damage on them. But you get cloves all the time from the grocery store that have garlic mite damage on them. You just don't realize what it is. Whenever you open up a clove, when you open up a bulb and then you open up a clove, and then you'll see like that little brown residue, and it looks like something may have been gnawing on it, that's mite damage. That's what that is. And look at me. See, I done turned this into a meal. Give me some moringa. Throw that in there. That way, I don't have halitosis going on when I go in there and I say something to Quita. I don't want to blow her mouth, her whole face off with that garlic. That garlic was good though. It was spicy, like it was pungent, but it didn't stay, like it like kicked you. It's like, hey, I'm here. And then it kind of like fell off. It was like, hey, how you doing? What's going on? And then it just, you know, it doled out. It didn't linger too long. But I can tell you, that's the best garlic I ever had. Tastes better because I grew it. Garlic and kooks, that's what we doing. So, yeah. We'll have lemon cucumbers in the store. I have some pretty cool tomato varieties in the store. I got some pretty cool lettuce in there right now. Kohlrabi. I'll be listing some squash. I don't remember. I got a lot of stuff in there. So, I'll list it out. Thanks for the tips, love. I'm growing garlic now, but that tip will help to produce more. What'd she say? I want to know. I want to know what Love No said. I'm about to find it. The soaking. Yeah. I didn't soak. Yeah, lemon cucumber. They don't taste like lemon. Let me just let you know that. They don't taste anything like lemon. They just call them lemon kooks because what does that look like? It looks like a lemon, right? That's why. Oh, okay, cool. Thanks, Love Notes. But yeah, that's it, guys. That's it. I got shishito peppers over here. I got eggplants coming on. Tomatoes, cucumbers. It's almost time to pull up the beets. The onions probably got another month on them. Those will come up. It's July. So yeah, by the end of July, I'll be pulling up the onions. I got corn coming in. Looks like I'm gonna have probably about 12 corn. Hey, what's up, Paul? Guten Jarden. Yeah, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, corn. Looks like I'm gonna have about 12 peaches and cream cobs. Tomatoes are coming in just fine. I'm letting the pink celery go to seed so I can collect those seeds. I got kohlrabi in the back that I'm letting go to seed. They're so perfect and pretty. I couldn't harvest them because I was like, I want to save the genetics off of these kohlrabi. So I'm letting it go to seed. What else is back there? Strawberries, they checked out on me. They probably won't come back while I'm here. I have orange, what's it called? One of those lunchbox peppers is in the back too. I got 3 of those in a 7-gallon container just to see how much I can get away with. So you'll see when I start showing you the peppers and all the warm season stuff here more frequently, you'll see me with a lot more, you'll see them planted in different ways. So you'll see 1 plant in a 7-gallon container, 1 plant in a 5-gallon container, 2 plants in a 7-gallon container, 3 plants in a 7-gallon container. And that's just me figuring out how much I can squeeze in a tight space. And then once I run this, this experiment while still eating, then I'll really decide how I want to utilize my space, especially when I get to Germany. Because Germany, I could end up with a backyard like this side plot that's free for me to garden in. Or I can end up with a space no bigger than this front yard. So I got to be prepared. And I won't know until about I'll have an idea probably about 3 to 4 weeks before I get there. But I won't be able to confirm until I get on ground. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Which city in Germany? Wiesbaden. And what is that? That's Hessen? I think that's the state. Hessen? Wiesbaden, Paul. I thought there was some squash over here. I guess not. I think there's some squash over there. Yeah, there's some squash right over there. 2 patty pan squash over there. You will do great no matter where you go. I appreciate that, Love Notes. Either way, you will make it work, no doubt. Appreciate that, Nikki. That's what I'm talking. Words of affirmation. I'm telling y'all, I'm struggling. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I have looked forward to every PCS I have done in the military because it was almost like I was always running from something, right? The best part of the military for me was moving every 3 years because I got to hit the restart button. And it was always mission, reset, refit, mission. That was my life. I was okay with that. But since I've been here, over the course of these past 2.5 years, I finally, for the first time in my life, feel like I found myself. Like my true passion, almost my true purpose in a way, right? And you guys have helped me figure this out. Now, for the first time in my entire military career, I am terrified. I'm terrified. Because I could end up in an apartment and have no say in it. Not to say I can't grow in an apartment, but I obviously won't be able to have all this. So when I start thinking about that, of finally finding myself outside of the military, like identifying with who I am as an individual and finding something that truly makes me happy and helps me, the thought of losing all of this for the first time, I'm terrified. Oh, if I got a balcony, if I have any way to grow, I'm going to make it happen. But it's just a lot. It's not even about just the gardening. Y'all know my first love is a lawn. You know? I can't hydroponics no grass. I can hydroponics lemongrass. But and then there's nothing like being outside, man. Like, I don't want to be cooped up, and I want this. I want to be able to go outside. I want to be able to plant flowers. I want all of it, because every little single piece of it. I'm gonna give you a taste of my video that I'm about to shoot tomorrow for Broke. He called me out, and in the video, why I love my garden. The reason why I love my garden, I'm gonna keep that for the video. But I'm also gonna hit on 2 things. It's gonna be why I love my garden and my biggest harvest. I'm gonna give you my biggest harvest right now. My biggest harvest from this garden, since I've been doing this, is the harvest of patience. I wasn't a very patient person, and still today I'm not sometimes. But this garden has taught me patience. And that means a lot to me. I needed that. I really needed. I need it. So all the food, all the harvests, the watermelon, all that, nothing compares to the level of patience I have developed while gardening. Maybe it's a sign to retire. I will. When I get that 2-0. All right, so I missed a lot. I'm done. Stripe King, that's right. Stripe King CR. Retirement's going to be spectacular, it sure is. Well, I wish the best for you, bro. I think all will work out at the end where I'm going to claim it, Canadian. I'm going to claim it. I'm claiming it. But that don't mean I ain't scared. That doesn't mean I'm not terrified. I'm going to have faith it all works out, but I'm not going to sit here and act like it's not a chance. Turf, my father grew St. Augustine grass and made it look like carpet. Then he taught us taught us to cut it in rows. Each time I see you in your lawn, I smile because I think of him. Lavender for luck. That is awesome. You never know. I've been trying to figure out why y'all garden people even watch my lawn care videos, but I never thought about it like registering on different levels like that. I appreciate y'all supporting all of my content and not just the gardening content and not just the lawn care content. That works both ways. For my lawn care people, I appreciate you when you support the garden content. Claim you want it. That's right. Name it and claim it. Yeah, we all done claimed it. Do you have, what was that? Do you have community gardens in Germany? I don't know. I was supposed to go to Korea. I never told y'all that because I rebuked that. I didn't I didn't even want to speak that into existence, and look, it worked out. So I never, I went through some things when they hit me with Korea. And I was like, oh, I can't do Korea. The sun's not out. I don't need this. I was like, I can't do Korea. And I just kept it to myself, and I was like, look, if this is where you want me to go, that's fine, whatever. I'll go do it. That's what it's supposed to be. But I was like, I'm really not trying to go to Korea. And then a month later, 2 months later, might have been 3 months later, I was sitting with that for a while. Finally, they came back and it was like, y'all want to go to Germany? I know you just came back. You want to go to Germany again? You went to Korea in 1992. That's when it was real fun. And I was like, sure. Like, no, I don't really want to go to Germany. Y'all knew what my plan was. I wanted to go somewhere on the East Coast, a little further south, and get me more land. That was my plan. That's what I wanted. But they had other plans for me. He had other plans for me. So it all buffed out. Hey, Aunt Karen, how you doing? Because they are commercials. So yeah, I'm gonna finish that video. California Mojave Gardener. Hey, how are you? I'm good. I harvested a watermelon. You mix it, you're gonna have to rewind because I can't do that again. And my wife, she took the rest of it. And I probably ain't gonna get no more because it was, even though it wasn't ready, it was so sweet and juicy. Man, I'm not going that far south. I don't want to go. Korea, 3 different tours, 83, 89, 02. Okay. I thought you was giving me 83,000. I was like, whoa, hold up, wait. Is that how many days you spent there? It all ties into each other. I wanted to get rid of all the grass. You changed my mind. Grass reduces the heat. Exactly. Grass reduces the heat. It maintains moisture. And if you're feeding it, even if you're feeding it organically, that is ample amounts of fuel for your compost pile. Don't forget that. Grass has a purpose. Grass has a purpose. All right, so like I said, I wasn't going to make this long. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Y'all come over and hang out with me at Elevated Lawnscapes with my man Cam. He's going to show you some things. He'll probably show you something in the garden too, because his garden is booming. I mean, it's booming. So he's going to go over a few things, but he's going to show you some things that a lot of people won't show you. You know, I cut the disease part off of my Myra lemon tree like you suggested, and now she's giving leaves, but now she's not doing too. It's hot, especially if you're in California. It's hot. Put her in a spot that she gets the morning sun and she gets a break. If you can move her, if you got her in a container, that's probably the best bet for her. But just be patient with her. You'll be surprised. Well, that's the kumquat. And then she was rough. She was hurting. How long in Germany? 3 years. But I was patient with her. And she came on back. She put on new leaves. She keep trying to give me fruit. I told her, no, don't focus about that. And she's about to go to my brother anyway. And check this one last thing out, right? Before I go. He said, smash the like button. I appreciate that. That's this the cane, right? This is sugar canes. So out of one little cut of sugar cane, I'm getting 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there's another one, 5, 6, 7. And she's getting up there. She's almost as tall as this corn right here. She's getting up here. So sugar cane in a container. It is possible. So if anyone's telling you it ain't, get away from that person. They feeding you lies. So hopefully we'll be back in about, because I was going to harvest that one. I was going to make it a big, extravagant video, commercial like Container Crop says. I was going to make it a commercial when I harvested that melon. But you know, it didn't work out that way, unfortunately. But we got another one. Q's Barbecue Haven. Yeah, you just made me hungry. Hey, how you doing, Q? You just made me hungry. Even though I just ate a quarter of a watermelon and a cucumber, and I'm probably gonna eat some more, and a piece of garlic that's like back here still. I can kind of, it's still hitting that back there. But raw garlic is good for you. But last minute you know what? We'll let it ride till 9 minutes because we have 51 minutes. We'll let it ride for 9 minutes and then we'll get out of here. Just too wet to do much of anything here in Florida right now. Yeah, y'all are dealing with those, what is it, summer rain showers when it rains for like 30 minutes and it stops and 3 hours go by and then it rains again. The lemon tree not producing, she's is a stick with 10 leaves. It's like she's just sitting there. Well, that must be all she got right now. You know, don't push her too hard. Did you say whether or not you had it in a container or in the ground? Is she in a container or in the ground? Because if she's in a container, she might be getting too much heat. When Turf gets back, he will have his winery brewery. I actually will. And it'll be available to you on the flip side marketplace. It sure will. You make my heart smile and shine, and thank you, Stinky. Stinky the people. Stinky. Keep on shining. Thank you for sharing your energy with all of us. You are appreciated more than you realize. I appreciate that, man. You guys are appreciated. How did you grow your cane? TNOG, the New Orleans gardener, she sent me a few pieces. I put in some soil and nothing complicated about it. Eat it when I feed everything else, but that thing is not fancy. It doesn't do much. Oh, it's in the container. So yeah, if you have it in a place where it's getting beat down by the sun all day, every day, consider moving it to the east side of your home to where, the southeast side of your home to where it's getting morning sun and then it gets a hard break in the evening. Consider doing that because maybe it's just getting beat down too much in Cali. I know it's hot out there and y'all had that wicked drought that you were going through as well. So depending on where you are in Cali anyway. But try putting it in a different place in the garden. I can put under patio. You want to make sure she still gets, You want to make sure she still gets sun, but try to limit it to just the morning sun to see if that, because she came into the season stressed. She came into the season diseased. So you cut that piece off, she repaired herself, but how much are we going to expect? That's like you breaking your foot at the beginning of the football season. You probably going to sit the season out, right? You need to worry about your therapy, rebuilding the strength in your leg, your foot, whatnot. That's what your plant mode is probably in right now. It came as, hey, B, what's going on, buddy? Okay. All right, bye. So give your plant time to just recover. Don't push her too much. Feed her as normal. And then just keep in mind, she probably can't handle too much of the elements right now. Same here, 2G. Gotta love one of those sticks. Hi, Turf. Can you show that trellis to your right? What right? Trellis? What trellis? You talking about the trellis on the other side of the camera? Cause there's no trellis. That's the box that my wife bought for me. Don't talk about foot. I just had surgery on my foot. Listen, I didn't realize how many stuff we moved around in our foot until I had to have surgery in my foot. My dead Stark Bro Pawpaw trees taught me patience. That'll do it. You kill something. But what were you saying about the trellis? Which trellis did you want to see? You said to my right, but that's a rocking chair. So you might be talking about these cages. These are trellises, but they're cages. They're filled with metal. I really like them. And then you got those clips on them. And I bury, if you go to my video where I'm like refreshing potting soil and up potting tomatoes, I show you that. And I kind of I put clamps on the bottom and I bury it in the soil. So it's a lot more stable. Ben, I killed 4 pawpaw trees. Dang. Okay, yeah, that was it. Regina? Okay. Yeah. Who can help me get rid of these snakes in the yard? Get you some cats. Get you some cats. That'll run them away. And if they're garter snakes, you actually probably need them in your yard if they're there. If you get rid of them, you might have a rodent issue. So that's what these are. That's what these are. I can I'll link them in the description of this video when I get done, if you're interested. Yeah, but they're cages. Now I think per like a pack of them, 3-pack comes and it's like $50. But this isn't a 1-season use type cage. As you can see, these cages are gonna last me for a long time, and they can hold a lot of weight. They're filled with metal on the inside, and then you got the clamps for them. So I try to buy for long term. Can you help me get, okay, we always, turf, how do I bring my bay laurel start back? It's looking like it's on its last leg. I know nothing about bay laurel. Maybe someone in the chat can help you. I don't even know what that is. Is that like bay leaf? Like a bay leaf plant? Is that what that is? My screen just dimmed for some reason. Last week, I could barely walk, got bit by something, made me sit down. Sunday Backyard Farmer, hey, how you doing? My whole screen just like got super dark. Let me see if I can fix this. Come on, man, work with me. There we go. Oh, no, that wasn't it. I'm still here? Okay. I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe it's just my eyes. That's bay leaf? Oh, okay. I haven't grown any bay leaf. I do want to grow bay leaf because bay leaf was one of those things that my stomach really didn't do well with. Just like rosemary, but then I grew my own rosemary. And now I don't have any issues with rosemary. So I don't know if it's something that maybe they spray on that stuff when you get it out the grocery store that doesn't work well with my stomach. But I grew my own and now I'm good. So I'll give bay laurel, bay leaf. Bay laurel doesn't need a lot of water and is susceptible to spider mites. Boom. And spider mites, the easiest way to get rid of spider mites, neem oil. Well, hit them with water, neem oil, they're gone. They some punks. They don't stand up to much. You can get rid of spider mites with ease. I've had to do it twice on my on the angel trumpet that Led sent me. I have to put some things far away to kill them with water. That'll do it too. Logies is doing fine, Pawpaw. Okay. Turf, my pomegranate tree. The leaves are dropping and I don't know what's going on. She has plenty of food water and she gets morning sun only. So your pomegranate, I mean, if it's dropping leaves, are the leaves turning colors before they drop or are they healthy green leaves that are just falling off? I don't know much about pomegranate either, but I'm gonna try to just diagnose based off what you tell me. And maybe we can help you. And which zone, where are you at in California? So pomegranates, leaves are falling off, feeding, you giving it water. Could be too much water. You're welcome, Lavender, for luck. It could be water drunk and it's dropping leaves because there's too much moisture. Over fertilizing may cause leaves to drop. Could be a lot of things. I don't have any experience with pomegranates. Yeah, see, Eco said probably too much water. I'm thinking too much water. Because you came in hot with that. You was like, get plenty of water, get plenty of food. Maybe it gets too much water. Let me tell you this. Where are pomegranates native to? I like to think of where these things are native to, where they exist naturally in nature, and then kind of try to recreate those conditions in my garden. So like with the lemons, we know those are tropical, subtropical, Mediterranean style plants, right? So they like moisture, but they also like quick drain. So they don't like to stay wet for a long time. So that's why you see people mix them up with super loamy type mediums. So it drains really quickly. So you treat your plant kind of like the environment it comes from, and then maybe that'll fix your issues. Yeah. I believe palms, you think they're Mediterranean as well? So maybe you need to let it dry out. If palms are Mediterranean as well, you might need to let that dry out. because it sounds like it could be water drunk, rain drunk, too much moisture, and it's just dropping the leaves. How is your corn working out? I grow peaches and cream as well, but harvest was small. I'll show you that, and then we'll get out of here because we just hit 60 minutes. So let me show you the peaches and cream. There's a yard back there. That's the front yard. That's the side plot. Starting to take some, like we got some hot spots up here, but that's as expected. This is perennial rye, and we're in July. So I'm pretty daggone proud and happy with what I've accomplished over here. But the corn, like I was saying earlier, I got ears of corn for days. If I actually sat here and counted it right now, I think I'm seeing about 12, maybe 15. The corn, they're all in here. Leaves look nice and big. They need to be fed. They do need to be fed. Palmdale, California. Okay, over 100 degrees. And you might just be watering it too much. What's Cam's channel name? Cam, if you're still in here, drop the link. In my garden, shaking my corn as we speak. Let me go ahead and get a shake. Let me get a shake in too then. You ain't gonna be the only one shaking corn. And when they talk about shaking corn, that's all you're doing. So the pollen comes from these tassels, which if you were on with me and Q, and I had the whole We Working team on there except PJ. PJ, she had to do some adult things that day. But we had most of them out there. We were talking about how the pollen will replace itself. But I think we're good. I mean, these are planted nice and tight. We shake them. If you ever hear T-Nog say, go out there and shake your tomatoes, that's what you're doing. You're shaking them. Shaking them. Shaking them. That's what we're doing. We shaking them. And then the strawberry popcorns over there, tassels are out. And now we finally have ears coming on over there. And remember when I told y'all I wanted me some daggone, there go Cam. That's Cam's channel. We about to go over there right now. I told y'all I wanted some okra, and I dropped seeds in there. I got 4 plants in there right now. As soon as they tell me who's going to be the strongest and the weakest, I'm gonna thin out 2 of those plants and then probably repot them somewhere else, because that's 4. That's too many. That's too many. So I have Okinawa pink is one of them, and then the other one is gosh, I can't think of it. I want to say knockout okra. I know it's not that though. Whatever okra it is, it's supposed to be like, it's supposed to produce. My wife, she's the one who picked it out. She found it. So I can't think of the name of it right now, of course. Okay. I guess somebody in trouble. I water early in the morning, then about 9 p.m. so they can recover from heat. Heavy hitter. Boom. Heavy hitter okra. That's the time. Okinawa pink and heavy hitter. Those are the 2 varieties I got in there. Yeah. Okay, so boom. Y'all got Cam's link to his channel. It's right there. I'm going to, can I copy that? No, I can't copy that. Okay. His link is right there. I'm about to go hang hold on to people for another 10 minutes so I can finish eating. Oh, okay. All right. Cam want me to hold y'all for 10 more minutes so he can finish eating. So we're going to let Cam finish eating. I don't want another cucumber. I'm good. Treating the okra like baby eagles kicking out the nest. Exactly. Marcus didn't make it yet, I guess. No, Marcus didn't make it. I don't know where he's at. Everybody's gone. Wherever they at, all the cars are gone. So he may or may not get some of this watermelon. He might have to wait for the next one because that watermelon is good. Look, it's good. Even though it's not fully ripe, the potential is out of this world. If that's what it tastes like, not fully ripe, it's gonna mess me up when I get one fully ripe. Hey, Garden State Gardener, when I get one fully ripe, it's gonna ruin me. I already feel it. It's gonna ruin me because that thing was, I'm telling you, was better than 90% of the watermelons I buy at the store. And it wasn't even deep dark red like it was supposed to be. It was super juicy, which lets me know my moisture was on point. It was holding moisture. It was heavy. It just needed time to ripen. I did everything right until I cut the daggone vine. So that is reassuring for the one that's over there. I think I'm in a good place. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna let the cookies crumble, see how it goes, which means I probably got 2 or 3 weeks on that one that's over there. And then, you know, I'll shoot a video when I harvest that one. And then there's another one that's smaller. It was still developing last time I checked it. I forgot to check it while we were around there. But hopefully that one holds on, gets bigger, and maybe that one will be about 3-4 weeks behind it. So we'll see. We'll see how it buffs out. For sure, I'm going to have at least one more watermelon. And you could argue that, oh, you can just go to the store and buy watermelon. From what I just tasted, I will always reserve space for watermelon in my garden. That's how good that unripe watermelon was. That's all I'm saying. My pomegranate has some brown spots on the fruit, and I'm not sure what it is. You know what you can use? There's this app. I spoke about this app, and then Eco, he actually made a whole video on the app, I'm pretty sure. But I made a community post about it, and I've talked about it in lives before. The app is called Picture This. Picture This, THIS. It's a free app to download. And you got to pay attention, because when you first download it, it'll say like continue, and then you hit continue again. It's going to present you with a price. You don't have to pay for it. It's free. Look in the top right corner. There's a little X. It's transparent. They make you think you got to pay for it, but you don't. Hit that X. When you go inside of there, there's 2 parts of that app that I use the most. There's your plant identifier, and then there's your disease identifier. For the disease one, I think it's cool because you take a picture of the whole plant, then you take 2 more pictures of the problem spots on the plant. And then it will help you identify what the issue is, the disease is, or the deficiency is. Now, is it foolproof? No. But if you're doing research and you're using that tool along with it, you can definitely narrow down what's going on with your plant. And then the picture part of it, like the identified part of it, is when you got volunteers coming up left and right, and you don't want to pull it up because you don't know what it is yet, you got to wait until it gets a little bigger. Well, this app will help you figure that out. So you got the identify portion, boom, you take a picture, click, it's going to tell you what it is. I'm telling you, that app is a lifesaver. I use that app all the time. Kay Dixon says they use that app all the time too. Oh, a new breed's in the building. What's going on, the new breed? Hey, how you doing? Thank you for being here. I told you it's the best tasting right off the vine. It was bomb. It wasn't even cold. It was so good. What plant will you miss the most? Well, there's nothing. So I figured out my grow zone for that area in Germany, and there's nothing. It's actually the same grow zone, technically, when it comes to the frost hardiness, right? Which means, like, don't get that twisted as far as it's the same hardiness zone, because that just means it doesn't get any colder than it usually gets here. But I know from being in Germany, it should be colder there longer than it is here. So that hardiness as far as how cold it gets, that's just how cold it gets. It's not necessarily saying how long it stays cold. But with that being said, there's nothing that I'm growing here I can't grow in Germany. So as of now. So let me get there first and see what my situation looks like, and then I'll let you know what I miss growing the most. But as of now, I can grow everything that I'm growing here in Germany. And yes, you can transport seeds to different countries. You just got to fill out some paperwork, which the wife, she's doing that. That's her one job, the knockout. And then we can take them to Germany with us. That's no biggie, no issues whatsoever. But so far, I should be able to grow everything I'm growing here over in Germany. So as of now, nothing. Going to get that right now. Thanks for the info. Yeah, it's a dope app. Picture This is a really, really good app. Rent on the economy. See, it doesn't work like that anymore, C7. Unfortunately, you kind of got to go and see if they have availabilities on the installation. And if they don't, then you can get excused to live off post. But sometimes you have to live on post. Now they have different lodging on post. They got houses and apartments. So if I have to stay on post, I'm hoping it all lines up to where I'm still in the house. And then if I have to, or I'm still in the house at the very least. And then if I go off post, I mean, it's free game then. I don't care how far I got to drive to work. I could drive 30 minutes to work. I'm going to have what I want. So we'll see. Okay, Cam is done, which means we're done. Thank you for being here. Is it cheaper to buy seeds here in the States? I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't imagine so. I mean, they probably are priced around the same amount. Now, you got the euro over there, so it's going to be a little bit more expensive just because it's the euro. But you can order seeds. I can order seeds and have them delivered. I love you too, Auntie. Aunt Karen, pulling up in the building. My aunt's in here showing me some love. My blood aunt. So, all right, cool. That's it. I'm done. I'm gonna go in here and eat me another piece of watermelon. Turf, you excited to try to grow the different fruits and veggies they got over there? Absolutely. I'm excited to try out all their different products as well. I'll probably still be using some like simple lawn solution stuff over there, but for the most part, I'm gonna be winging it, man. I'm gonna figure it out on the fly. So Cam, do us a favor, drop the link to your channel one more again so we can come hang out with you for a little while. And then that's it. That's it, people. Thank you for spending the time with us. I appreciate you. I'm gonna go hang out with my man Cam from the We Working team, see what he's got growing on over there. And then while I'm watching him, I'll be uploading more seeds into the Flipside Marketplace. I hope you have an awesome evening. It's downtime. That's right. Oh, you taking a nap, Q? Nap. He about to take his old man nap. Okay, there's the link right there. Go come meet me over there. If you're not doing nothing, come hang out with Pretty Boy Cam. Oh, Killer Cam. Oh, Triple C Cam. Candy Cane Cam. That's an inside joke. Come on, hang out with us. Come over there. Come on. Flipside Marketplace. There it is. Boom. All right.